Hey guys, holy shit. You guys are probably wondering what's up. I just saw RWBY episode 3, volume 6, and this is the greatest episode ever! Like, I am so shocked of everything from it. I mean, even the tease, what we got at the end of at the end of episode 2, which came out last Saturday, I don't know what to say. It's like lit, and I'm gonna pull up the video. I mean, I'm not gonna actually show the video in the, because of copyright and stuff. Yeah. So instead, I'm just going to give you what really happens at the episode. So it is. If I want to compare this episode, it is deeply one of the most depressing and saddest episode. It is up to where it's up in the ranks around the death of Pyrrha, Yang getting her arm cut off, and Penny and Pyrrha's death. You get the picture. It's like it's up there. I mean, holy shit! This episode was it was amazing. Like, man. Okay, and the interesting thing is, Ozpin and Salem, they were lovers. Like, after Ozpin rescued her like some knight in shining armor, that rubbish, they actually became a team and they fell in love. Unfortunately, he died from sickness. Yeah. That happened. So what happened is, and this is actually pretty funny, and it's actually pretty cool at the same time. So Salem goes to the god of creation, the guy who is like, let me just say it, the moment he appears, he's not like it, but he is similar to the forest spirit from Princess Mononoke. Like, he has like these antlers and he's walking on water. I was like, oh my god, this is some Princess Mononoke shit. And so she asked him if she can bring him back, and he's like, no. He told her no. So she decided to ask, he asked her brother. He asked his brother. She goes, and the moment when she goes up to where, the God of Darkness lair, I realize this is the same area that Salem is now domain is at. This is where she resigns her areas at. So I'm like, huh. So that's where she's been all the time. And let me just say it. The moment he appeared out of this black goo, it was like some grudge shit. It's like for real, it was like the Grudge. He was like twitching, limping. It was just disgusting looking. And another thing is, he has goat horns. And in every fictional / biblical depiction of Satan, he has goat horns. Yeah. So, Salem asked him if he could bring him back, which at first I thought he was going to do something to her. But he actually does bring him back. Kid you not. So I'm like, I guess he's not a bad dude. But unfortunately, the God of Light, his brother, shows up to confront him for what he did. And they're bickering, saying, you know what, why should we, blah, blah, blah. And he's like, well, this isn't the way that we were supposed to do it. And then all the Grims are, snaking on the God of Light. And he's just like, you know what, I should have done this before. And what I could compare this, I swear to God, someone is going to make a meme out of this clip. It's going to be the same thing. Ozpin or whatever his name, he's going to be like, I don't feel so good. And it's exactly the same thing as Thanos, did that, the Thanos snap. And it was like, oh my god, it's over again. I swear, if I have to, I would have to do it. So, I just want to get the elephant in the room. and just like, and after, and I'm watching this video just now. After he did that, like he just brought him back, just like he brought him back again. It was so. It is just the best thing ever. So he's disagreeing his rules, and he transforms into a dragon, like the god of death. He is a dragon. Like, this thing looks like terrifying, and so he transforms too. And let me just say it. Them as their true forms, they look awesome. Like, the God of Darkness looks like a demon dragon creature, while the God of Light is like... Okay, if I want to compare this, and I'm just looking at this now, the God of Light is like, if you take Manda and crossbreed it with the new anime King Ghidorah, that's what he looks like, sort of. I mean, he doesn't look like the anime King Ghidorah, but... I mean, if I want to, like, be technical, I would probably use this dragon design of the God of Lights over the King Ghidorah we see in, Godzilla Planet Eater. I mean, he looks awesome. They both do. I'm watching this right now, and it's just that, okay, he does agree with it because he was trying to explain that this isn't part of the balance, like, wasn't what we agreed on. So the God of Darkness actually, like, he actually does destroy Ozpin. And he's not all evil. I mean, they're both like Beerus. Like, the God of Light is like Weiss, I mean, not Weiss, it's like Whis, and the God of Darkness is like Beerus. They have morals. And... again, he did. So, however, after he did this, they turned her into mortal, which she tries killing herself, which doesn't work. So what she does, she starts a whole resistance, like a revolution. They all confronted them, and they're like, they all confront him, and they're like, you know what? We're gonna have to deal with this. So they all band together and literally, like, they all freaking attack the gods, which is probably one of the best things that happen. And it goes to show how powerful they are, like, to these mortals. Like, he actually, like, the God of Darkness, he actually just grabs them with one hand, and he's just like, this is my gift. This is my gift. I gave my gift. That what did he say again? Because I'm actually looking this. I mean, this is not scripted. This is just me, just like, he's just like, my own gift to them. Like, that line is just like badass. Like, this guy is a freaking monster, and he's like, my own gift is used against me. So he basically, if I want to, like, say it again, he basically did the same thing as Zamasu did in Dragon Ball Super. He destroys every living human, maybe faunuses on Earth, like everyone. Like, he just went like, and I could just compare this to Hakai. That's what he did. He just Hakai everyone. They're just like everyone's dead except Salem because she's immortal. Like, oh shit. I'm watching this. So, Salem, after this defeat, she decided to go to where the gods of darkness were realm at. She decided to jump in the pool, seeing if that can, like, you know, kill her for good. But unfortunately, it did the opposite. It turned her into something else. Turned her into, like, a monster. It basically, we do get how Salem became Salem, and we do get a scene where Ozpin is reincarnated by the gods to, well, you have to face Salem. So, yeah. So, and let me just say this. this is probably one of the, if not the saddest scene, because when he does reunite with Salem, it's actually pretty happy. Like they, even though she's somewhat a Grimm, they're still. It's really good. He doesn't tell her how he got back, so like Oswald, that's his name. Oswald. Why is that name? And so they even form a kingdom. And they're like, you know what? If the gods, so they decide, you know what? Let's take it upon ourselves to help the humans, help humanity, because with these powers, we can do anything. So they decide. Yeah, so they decide, you know what? I guess so they decided to work together to stop, like, Grimms, which I actually do like, because, and, I mean, the Grimm bird that we've seen, it gets crushed, like, it's gruesome. I mean, it goes to show how powerful they are. And, yeah, they are portrayed as gods, because they became the gods of their world now. I mean, they bow to them! They bow to them! In time, and this is actually pretty happy and, spoiler, sad, they start a family. Husband and Salem has kids. It is actually, I mean, I feel sad because what happens next is actually pretty heartbreaking because Salem realized what his true agenda was, and they both fought each other, and sadly, the kids died, and it's pretty sad. I mean, the husband will later have kids again, which is, again, he gets reincarnated again. He looks like my next door neighbor. Like, he has glasses and stuff. Like, what the hell? And when he has kids again, and now looking back, if I want to compare Salem, she's like Thanos. Like, she is basically the Thanos of the RWBY universe. Like, everything that she has, like, with Osmond, like, all that taken away by the gods, and how the gods, basically, the corruption, whatever that other word is, I mean, all of that, it's pretty sad. It was basically genocide. And when So he basically tells her that he needs to know where the relic is, because apparently in order to get the gods to ever return, they need 4 relics. And apparently he asks her if you can kill Salem, and she's like, you can't. Yeah, Salem's immortal, remember that. Yeah, another thing that is fucked up. And this might be the last thing I'm going to mention. I'm watching this right now for a second. Creation, direction, and knowledge are the 4 relics. So his goal was to get the 4 relics. And, okay, he says, I'm watching this right now, he says, and I quote, that once you collect 4 relics, we will be summoned back to this world. And apparently, and this is actually pretty fucked up, if humankind isn't the same, and this is really messed up, then the entire planet is pretty much a wipe from existence. So, yeah, as stated in what he just... So, yeah, he stated that if humankind is gathered upon, you guys would live among you. But if you guys are still being total incompetence and decided power, then we're going to destroy you. Yeah, that is pretty messed up. So, realizing this, there is no point of, like, stopping Salem. Like, I think what's going to happen, and I hope to God we hope we get to see Summer Rose. I mean, please, hashtag Summer Rose on the video. So, that's pretty much it. This is a pretty emotional episode, and I hope you guys like it. If you guys want to, like, see more of this, please leave a like in the comments down below. And until next time, this is me, and I'm signing off, and I hope you guys have a